You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
꽃가자루님 안녕하세요. 지훈님 리하요. 공주 슬레이어 게임이요. 당신은 공주를 처치해야 합니다. 공주를 처치하지 않으면 세상이 정말 세상 선택지가 처음부터 너무 많네요. 박규영님 안녕하세요. 네, 공주 파괴 게임. 처음부터 선택지가 너무 많은데 탐색은 뭐야? 아, 나 군주제를 타도하고 싶었어.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning. Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
배우 제주 찍은 공주인가봐요. 기만공연 말렙.
We're not going to go through with this.
움직이네.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save
알려주셔서 감사합니다.
princesses, not slay them.
이거 게임 소리 적당한 거야? 공주를 공주 죽이라면서 왜 또 구할 생각을 하래?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
절대자 들어갔나 봐요. 막 지가 무슨 말 하는지도 몰라.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
자체 더빙 돼 있어갖고 제가 더빙 안 해도 되겠네.
Hinted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
칼 안 챙기면 어떻게 되지? 어차피 엔딩 다 봐야 되니까.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
우주가 정말 이런 곳에 산다면 처치하는 게 자비를 베푸는 걸지도 모른대요.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here,
자기 집처럼 1층보다 지하실이 본체인 집 같아요.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
안녕하세요. 거기 누구 있나요?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of you. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
안녕. 당신을 구하러
How
왔어.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really?
정말인가요? 저 구해주러 오신 건가요? 여기서 영원히 나가지 못할 거라고 생각하던 참이었거든요.
Come downstairs.
어서 내려오세요.
I want to see
제
the face
구원자
of my
얼굴을 보고 싶어요.
rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
저게
How could someone like this
예쁘다고요?
be a
아름답다고
threat to
저게?
anyone?
저 이쁜 거예요?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi.
안녕하세요. 당신 용기 믿기지 않아요. 이런 날이 오길 영원토록 기다렸거든요.
This to happen forever.
이거 실제 감금돼 있는
Something to do
걸까요?
with these chains.
이미 한쪽 풀려 있는데? 이미 한쪽 끊은 거 같은데요? 지금 저거 이미 끊었잖아. 사슬을 풀 수 있으면 도군을 가져오셨길 바라요. 언니 그냥 끊었잖아요. 자기 힘으로.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains,
이미
we're
망해가
one
이미
step
세상
closer to the
망했네요.
end.
이미 끊어버렸어. 사슬부터 살펴보자.
Your You're only making this more
한쪽밖에
difficult.
없는 거 신경 쓰이지 않나요?
Thank you.
고마워요.
Thank
정말
you.
고마워요.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
똑같은
Walk up to
해설자랑
the
용사
chains
목소리랑
binding
똑같은데?
the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
저 그것보다 저 풀린 쪽이 더 신경 쓰이는데 지금.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even
공주님이 끊을 것
imagine
같아요.
trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
열쇠가 없으신가 보네요. 열쇠 찾아오라고 설마.
Maybe it's somewhere
설마
upstairs.
찾아오라는 건 아니지? 언니 그런 건 아니지?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
세상을 멸망하게 할
Just
공주 맞는 것
left the key
같은데.
to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
열쇠가 없을 수도 있는데.
Maybe there's some way to break the chain.
사슬을 끊을 방법은 없을까요? 언니 끊었잖아 이미.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
그래요? 그럼
She
잘려줘.
offers the suggestion with
근데 칼을 안
almost
갖고 왔는데.
complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
언니가 먼저
Attempt to make
제안한
your
거야.
way out of the basement, but the door at the
뭐야?
top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into
누가 잠갔어?
place. Is someone else here?
여기 또 누가 있는 건가?
You try the door, but it's locked from the out. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
용사가 칼도 안
like you
갖고
were
자기
supposed to.
자기 소유 칼도 안 갖고 다녀?
Easier for whom?
누구한테 쉽다는 거지?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
뭐야 왜 지금 저거 황제가 말하는 거예요? 해설자 황제고 용사는 나야?
I heard the door slam.
분명히 닫힌 소리
They locked you
들었어요.
down
거새들이
here too,
당신도
didn't
이곳에
they?
갇힌 건가요?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get
제가
out
이
of these
사슬에서
chains,
빠져나올
I
수만
know we
있다면
could
분명
force a
우리들이
way
힘을
out of
합쳐
here
빠져나갈 수
together.
있을 거예요. 5층이랑
She
대화.
barely hesitates before raising
어.
her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her
야,
limb with the
언니가 한 거예요.
determination
난
of a
몰라.
trapped wolf.
언니 결정이야. 언니가 스스로 내린 결정이야.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of
이거
bouncing
원래 안 채워놓은 거야? 아니면 언니가 끄는 거야? 이거 한쪽밖에 사슬이 한쪽밖에 없는 게 신경 쓰이는데.
It's the blade from upstairs.
어?
You're not sure how it made its way down
칼이
here.
어디서
But
나왔어?
if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
구한도밖에 없네 이렇게 오면. 나중에 다시 하면 되나?
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade
저 피부 왜
against the
저래요?
ragged,
진짜 뭐 나
self-inflicted
인간 아닌가
wound
봐.
on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
기스 양키.
Her limb falls to the ground,
오크 양키 같아요.
and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
공주는 그 고통스러운 과정 내내 비명 한번 지르지 않았어.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling?
어떻게 이런 일을 겪고도 웃을 수 있는 거지? 방금 일어난 일에
It's like
신경도 안
she's
쓰는 것
even
같아.
bothered by what just happened.
Thank you.
고마워요. 이제
Let's
여기서
get
나가요.
out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the
과연
blade.
뒤잡으로 끝날까? 내가 앞잡당할 것 같은데.
Wait, this isn't fair.
아니
You
이건
can't
아니지.
just do
당신이 이런 식으로 깨들 순 없어.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
뭐 하시는 거예요? 이거 그거 같네요. 진짜. 와 그거 선택지 하나만 다른 것도 그거네. 와 내 세이브 슬롯 맛집이에요. 이방인들이 이 게임 참고한 것 같다는 리뷰를 봤는데 맞나봐. 와 페이지 완전 많아. 야 원조 게임이라서 그런지 저장 슬롯 맛집이에요. 이게 원조지. 와 저장 슬롯 몇 개야? 맛집이야.
Stop that.
Something's come over you.
뭔가 씌인
hasn't it?
건가요? 이러지 않아도 된다는 거
You
아시잖아요.
know you don't have to do
30페이지
this, right?
넘어갔어요. 무한인가 봐.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
보기와는 다르게 방어도 30인 언니.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
진짜 주인공 기스양 오크양키 같아.
The blade. Move
너 무슨
the blade.
다크워즈예요? 저거 뭐 지금 충동이 자꾸 죽이라고 하고 내가
As
저항하는
your
거야?
body remains frozen in stubborn
해설자가 바알이야?
resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We
이게
both
당신이
know
아니란 걸
this
우리 둘 다 알고 있죠.
isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
저거
I'm sorry.
미안해요. 빨리 끝내줄게요. 저거 그 동료 살해 시도하는 이벤트 있는데 다크워즈 거기서 동료가 저한테 칼 뺏어갖고 죽이려는 그런 전개된 것 같은 느낌이네요.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through
당신의
flesh
가슴에.
and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no.
미안해요.
I'm so sorry.
한 방에 보내줬어야 됐는데.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
힘을 내. 다 끝날 때까지 버티자. 왜 공주를 위해서 이런 짓을 해야 되는 거지?
For her sake. Don't you start
세상 망하는 거 보고 싶다. 빨리 세계 멸망시켜 주세요, 공주님.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade
근데
into
내가
your
먼저
chest
죽어서 못 보겠네요.
again
세상 망하는 거.
and again and again, and you feel every inch.
그 찌르고 또 찌르고 하는 거 왜 이렇게 좀 올인 같지? 올인이 저런 데서 하는데 왜 이렇게 올인
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
같아요? 미안해요. 찌르고 또 찌르고.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound.
어설프게
Won't be long before
해서
you bleed out.
더 아픈.
I'm so sorry.
정말 미안해요. 크크.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood. It can't just end like
이렇게
this.
끝내는 건 아니지?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. Everything goes dark, and you die.
유다이 엔딩. 유다이가
On a
아니네?
path in the woods. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike the princess's
Yeah.
heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together.
우리 함께 여길 벗어날 수도 있었어. 지금까지 나한테 거짓말을 한 거야?
I don't know what's
갑자기 귀신으로 수용한 건지 모르겠지만 이렇게 나온다면 널 죽일 수밖에 없어. 파란 적 없다고 널 못 죽일 것 같아?
Do you think
She pounces on you with the same animal
빅종아님
ferocity she
안녕하세요.
used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools
일단
on the
주인공은
ground
팔부터
beneath
사람이
you.
아니고
She
이 언니는
stares
팔이
down at
없어도
your
사람
ravaged
팔이 있어도
form,
사람이 아니에요.
eyes shining in the darkness. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone, everything goes dark, and you die.
뭐야?
You're on a path.
세이브슬로 맛집이어서 좋네요. 뭐야? 루트가 달라졌네? 혹시 모르니까 10페이지 10에다 가는 걸로.
You're
공주한테
on a
죽은 걸로
path
해보죠.
in the woods. And at the end of
이거
that
플로우
path
차트 있나요?
is
왠지 없을 것 같은데 아까 못 본 것 같은데.
you're here to slay him.
게임도 플로우 차트는 없네. 분기 맛집인데 플로우 차트가 없다고? 원조가 플로우 차트가 없어갖고 저거 아류작도 플로우 차트를 안 만들었나봐. 여기도 기시감 된다고. 네, 여기서 뭐라고 있는 거지? 나 죽었는데?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to
아,
slay
플로우
the
차트
princess.
없음.
I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
구하기 아닐 거라면.
Beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky.
상사병의 목소리. 제가 한 마리 더 늘었어요, 올챙이가.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love.
상사병 해설자
The
용사가
four
다
of us will be foiling any and
저거예요?
all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
어장관리 공주님이네.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Those are two very different
내가 왜 당신 말을
questions,
들어야
but
되는데?
fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did
지들끼리 막
everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is
잠깐 이거 챕터 뭐라 그랬죠 처음에? 마녀? 챕터 이름이 뭔지 모르겠네. 이번 챕터.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the
우리에게
rather
약해서
dangerous
졌어.
assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely
해설자가 말이 너무
hypothetical
많다.
scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or
She would never. She's a
그녀는
perfect
완벽한
angel
천사야.
that you cruelly imprisoned as
너희들의
part of
음모로 인해
some
감금되었을 뿐이지.
convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more
공주가 곧 악이야. 그녀를 저제고 모두로 구하세요.
Just be quick about it.
저번 지난번에
She just can. Believe me,
아,
I wish I
숙녀예요?
could tell you more, but you'll just have
내가
to trust
숙녀가
what I'm
죽이러
saying
간다는
is
줄.
true, and that,
감사합니다.
despite it all, you're fully up to the task.
당신이
that you
주어진
need.
임무를 완수할 수 있다는 점을 믿으셔야 합니다.
Maybe it's her beauty.
세상을 위협하는 건 혹시 그녀의 아름다움일지도 몰라.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you answer,
아름답다고 해도 무슨
I'll
상관이
just
돼.
keep her
빨리
down.
죽이긴 해.
If you don't slay her, she's going to find
당신이
a way
쫓아지
out.
않는다면 그녀는
It's
나갈 방법을
unfortunate,
찾을 거야.
I know, but it's just the way
네,
it is.
10번이만 연이. 여긴
People
뭔데?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's
사람들이
above
공주를
in the
지하실에
woods.
가뒀습니다. 쓸데없이 상황을 복잡하게 만들지 마서 이미 말했잖아. 왜 직접 공주를 안 처치하고 왜 나한테 시키는? 왜 하청을 주는?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
술리 드립 치는 거 보면
You're
왜
the
드래곤즈도
only
보면
person capable of doing this. Call it a
그냥 술리가
prophecy.
그래. 당신이 특별해서 그래. 당신이 유일한 사람이라서.
I didn't
아, 네,
know we were
우리가?
special.
우리가 왜 한 명 상사병까지 합쳐서 우리가 된 거예요?
Of course you're special.
그렇지 않다면 왜 여기 있을까요?
Calling us special isn't going to
우리를
make us
특별하다고
friends.
말해주는 게 기분은 좋을지 몰라도 우리가 친구가 되는 건 아니야.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save.
아,
Told
숨기고
you
있는 게
everything
뭐야?
you need to know. Going into more detail would just
필요의
overcomplicate
사고로
it.
복잡해고
Otherwise,
당신의
very
임무가 더
simple.
어려워질
Not to
뿐이야.
sound like a broken
같은 말을 또 하고 싶지
record,
않지만
but less you know
공정하게
about it,
모를수록
the
좋아.
better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. That's right. You can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her
누구라도
off her
마지막에 할 수
feet
있는
if
일이
it's the
있다면 바로
last
그녀의
thing
마음을 사로잡는 거야.
Are these really the sorts of people
당신은
you'd
정말
like to
이런
align
무리의
yourself
사람들이랑
with?
어울리고 싶나요? 아, 옳은 결정을 내리시길 바랄
Yet?
뿐입니다.
You still have
돌아서서 떠난다? 아까 있었나 이거? 안 갈래.
Are we running away? What are you doing?
세상
You
망하는
have
거
to
보고 싶어
save.
난.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
선택지 진짜 맛집, 선택지도 맛집이네. 아, 난 상관없어. 나 어디를 안 가는지가 중요하지. 아, 나 정말 어디 상관없는데. 반대 방향으로 갈 거야.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just
세상 망하는 거
quietly
보고 싶어요.
continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
뭐야?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
내려갔는데
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after. You're really keen
또
on
안
wasting
가면 되지.
everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish if you
당신이 할 일을 하지 않으면 모두가
already
죽는다고
outlined the
영원히.
stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, but fine. You turn around and trek back down the
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me?
누가 그를
You're
돌아가야
supposed
돼.
to
모든
wind
것이
up back to
흐릿해지고
the
있어.
cabin again. Everything. What's
야,
going
여긴
on?
어디? 난 누구?
Where are we? Oh, I don't like this one bit.
이거 마음에 안 들어. 숨겨 하나도 안 보이잖아. 지루해라. 주변의 세계가 해체되고 물리적 물질이 시체를 지닌 공업으로 대체된다. 정막이 이른다. 우르릉 무수한. 오, 진짜 망하긴 하는 거야? 당신 더 이상 혼자가 아니야. 때를 탈면 무언가가 이 그릇은 나로 가득 차 있어. 아닌데. 운명으로 정해진 길을 가세요. 그렇지 않으면 대가를 치르게 됩니다.
You're on a path in the woods.
진정한
And
슬레이더
at the end of that
프린세스의
path
시작 보면
is a
합니다.
cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
본 적이 있는데요는. 왜
Are we?
fine. I suppose you're really keen on.
당신에게 마무리해야 할 이야기가 있다. 의지에 반하는 강압. 아니, 당신은 돌아갈 수 없다. 그곳으로는. 새로운 세상을 만들어야 해. 나만이 우리의 유일한 구원이다. 똑같네요. 뭘로
You're
하든.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
보상이라도 준?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it. I'm talking.
이거 한번 골라본 선택지 표시 안 해주나? 당신 사람에서 전부 사라지겠죠.
Don't linger on
디테일은 생략.
specifics. You Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't? While I appreciate the mental exercise
가둬놓는 바람에
of
공주가
running up
세상
against
멸망하고
particular
싶어지게 하는 걸 수도 있잖아.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is
아무튼
not
위험하다는 거네요.
dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, causality doesn't matter here. Because the
공주가
end
오두막을
result
떠나면
is the
세상은
same,
끝입니다.
no matter what led us up to this point. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is
너무
hatched
쓸데없는
to
얘기를 많이
rat to
하네요.
ruin,
해설자.
unless, of course, you do.
다른 사람 시키면 안 돼?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules. A warning. She will lie. She will.
이거 어차피 또 분기 다 모르면
The interior
뭐야?
of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone
아까 이런 거
walls
있었어요?
draped in fine-threaded tapestries.
아까 이런 배경 아니었던 것 같은데?
Fitting a royal prison.
이런 거 없었는데?
The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade.
이게 장식 아무것도
on its
없었잖아.
edge.
처음에.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
오두막이 전체적으로 달라졌는데?
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed, so focus up. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up.
In which case she'd be lying to you
뭐지?
because
있는데
again,
없대.
there isn't a mirror.
둘 다 거짓말하는 것 같아요. 내 모습을 보고 싶어. 아 이거 저장 어떻게 하지?
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying.
해설자랑 용사랑 목소리
Your
똑같은 거
eyes,
신경
there is
쓰이는데
no mirror.
저장 외우기 힘들 것 같아요.
About something so meaningless. What good would it even do? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
플로우 차트 좀
Isn't much to
만들어주지.
see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
텍스트 게임이나 저거 그거 인터랙티브 무비 같은 거 진짜 서양 게임은 편의성 갖춘 경우가 없는 것 같아요. 저 서양 게임 DBU 이런 거는 스킵 안 되고 전혀 안 되고 서양 텍스트 게임은 플로우 차트 이런 거 안 만들어주고 아 진짜.
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
플로우 차트 없는 게 공포. 이번에도 칼 안 챙겨볼까? 이번에도 위에서 던져주나? 시나리오
The
가면
door to
배워.
the basement creaks open, revealing an
인테리어가
intricate
바뀌었어.
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than
벌써
last
결혼식
time.
축가가 들리는 것 같아.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
이렇게 호들갑 떨지
Bathe
않아도
in
공주랑 잘해볼 수
princess.
있을 거야.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
당신은 사랑에 빠지지
Just
않았습니다.
remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
상상으로
You walk
손주까지
down the
봤어.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the
이런 게 상상 임신인가요?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your
지하실인데
spirit's
별이
plenty
보이네요.
loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
당신이군요. 날 거친 용사님 돌아오지 않으실까 얼마나 걱정했다고요.
Did you
상상선주.
hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the
아,
two
참에
of you,
약하시군요.
doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
돌아오기를 기다리고 있었다.
I
이건
want to
반박
leave your
반박
ravens
불가능한
back in the
증거인데.
woods, but this is next to
당신 여기 온 적
incontrovertible
있어요.
evidence.
That's
아까
right,
없다며.
Bill. And you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
아, 우리 죽인 거는 저 여자요.
Only because he made us try and
왕관
kill her.
디자인도
It was
바뀌었어요.
self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before.
당신은 전에 죽은 적이 있습니다. 뭐 온 적 없다면서 왜 또 죽은 적 있대 이번에는? 아, 죽은 적 없다며 왔거니.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this?
우리가 정말 공주를 구해주기를 바라는 거야? 왜 그런 짓을 한 거지?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
미안하지만 제가 그렇게 하길 원하시지 않았나요?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill
우리의
us.
사랑스러운 공주님께서는 우리를 고통에서 자유롭게 하고 자비를 베푸신
She
거지.
made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
예, I don't know what. Making a princess and then slaying a princess.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness.
또 공주 나오는 게임 또 있나?
yourself up to manipulation.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you
근데랑
two
이거 말고
arguing
또
over the
있-
logistics of slipping
있나요?
her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further
빨리
evidence
당장
that she's a
공주를
monster who's
처치합시다.
not.
내가 죽고 나서 무슨 일이 있었지?
And now we're talking.
당신은 죽었어요. 그럼에도 우리 지금 이렇게 대화를 나누고 있죠. 우리가 대화를 나누기 전에 세상이 끝나지 않았어?
I don't know.
글쎄요, 제가 세상 끝내려는 존재라고요? 제가 그런 존재라면 만족하시겠어요?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
난 정말 어떤 말도 신경 안
At
써.
least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Yeah, I'm voice acting now.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so If another version of me was
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
김원우 프렌즈님 안녕하세요.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent.
that's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what she doesn't? It's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch,
야,
villain.
칼 안 갖고 왔죠 이번에?
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bundle.
이번에는 팔을 안 자르니.
That shouldn't have worked. I can't believe it. I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me.
이번에는 저를 죽이려고 하지 않으시네요.
Thank you so much.
고마워요.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's
지금까지 아무도 제가 뭘 하고 싶은지 물어보지 않았어요.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
여기서 나가고 싶은 것 같아요. 그리고 제 생각에는
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know.
자신은 뭘 하고 싶은데요?
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Are you seriously
세상을
asking
파괴하고
her
싶어?
that?
Oh, we've been over this one. I don't know. I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy. Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
아, 저장할 걸.
No. She's gone.
Where did she go?
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? It is. Does that mean the world ended?
A villain vanquished.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that.
I can't believe she was taken away from us.
The nerve. There's something dreadful.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. I'm begging you, don't.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a... I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more. I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. How can the world have ended if we are talking?
전승원.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. the only thing. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I know only that they are. You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I... She is part of me, and part of me is her.
사람들 당신이 고주했던 거 아니면 고주를 당신이 일부러 삼은 거야?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
선택지 진짜 많어.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Everything, until we meet again. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. If you need time,
영원토록 깃들이.
you are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the... You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side.
뭐야? 게임이 꺼졌는데?
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You're on a path in...
She asks that I tell you. You won't.
You're on a path in the woods. You make... The interior... You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs
표정이
and
바뀌었어요.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away.
칼 들고
doesn't
오면
it?
달라지나?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
다른 챕터 가면은 다 바뀌나 봐요. 이거 1챕터로 돌아와서.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it.
제가 뭘
Best
할지
not
굳이
to
알려고
risk
하는 게
finding
좋아요.
out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
부주가 날 죽이면 어떡해. 이미
You go into this
죽었는데.
expecting to die. You're going.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
이번에는
You
해보자.
charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure as you lie, crushed and broken on
어떻게
the
죽이라는
basement
거예요?
floor. The princess kneels on your throat.
항상
The
노할 수 없는
kind of
무게로.
weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand. And now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you.
무실제 10살에 우승한
Broken.
공주님.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your life.
This is the end.
I'm afraid it is.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
뭐야 또
You're on
다른
a
챕터로
path.
갔어. 아 이거 어떡하지? 20번 해야지.
You're here to slay her. A terrible sense of deja vu.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then
You know I can hear you, right?
상사병
It's going to be a lot
없어졌네요
harder than
이거는.
you think.
what does it matter what he knows?
절망이야
There's
갑자기.
nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us.
She is not
상사병이
going to
절망으로
kill you
바뀌었어요.
unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be. It hasn't.
실제로
Or
있었던
it
일
has. I
같은데.
certainly haven't been a part of it.
당신하고 저는 처음 만나는 사이니까요. 이 모든 게 실제 일어났던 일이라고 가정해보면 내가 왜 당신 말을 들어야 되는
Those
거지?
are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment that you died last time.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she did something.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical, if it's the latter, do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother?
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Just be... Like I said, she just can.
We're not.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're
문제는
capable of
굳이
doing
국가락
anything
하나
in this
까딱하지 않고도
situation.
우리를 제압할 수
She
있어.
probably doesn't. Can we tone down the pessimism? I'm not being a pessimist.
난 비관론자가 아니야.
Just
현실을
being
눈다는
realistic.
거지.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering and whatever you do, don't pledge. People locked down in
절망이.
that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's. Look. Oh, who? I've told her. Great. If that's what you want. The
또
interior of
바뀌었어.
the cabin is larger.
다음 섹터로 넘어가면 배경 바뀌나 봐요.
The blade is your. What do we don't feel?
이렇게 작아진 거 같지?
We are. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been there. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous. That's
또
because
거울이네.
there is. But it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? I'm not lying. There was a mirror. You take the blade from the old. The door to the basement creaks.
나선 계단으로
revealing
바뀌었어요.
a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
저런
The
나선형
smell of
계단은
insects
근데 저거
drifts up from below.
굴러서 떨어져서 죽을 일은
For a
없겠네.
moment. Huh. This is actually still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't
목소리도
linger on the
바뀌었어요.
stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming.
지난번에 만난 곳은
She
이러지
wasn't like this
않았는데?
last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. It doesn't matter what that little voice says.
에테리모.
He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, making your way down the
진짜
spiral
에텔 나오는 거야?
staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort. Every step requiring you to clamber
시장과도
over
같은데
one
얼다란 방에
edge before
들어오는 거.
dropping to the next. But soon the end, the
뭐야?
princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight. Her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the fog. The chain is nothing to her. It might as
내가
well be a
모르겠어.
toy
조용해봤자
for all
소용없다고.
it would do. I told you.
The little bird has returned to
작은
me.
새가 돌아왔네. 원하는 게
I
뭔지
wonder what it
궁금하군요.
was. You brought that knife
역할을
again.
가져온 건가요?
Even though
쓸모없다는
you
건 잘
know
알고
it's
있을 텐데 하기야
useless.
찰랑피도 찰까면
Such
매력적이긴 하죠.
charming audacity. Draw.
내려놔야 될 것 같아.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly.
붙잡는다고 했는데 내려놓네.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that
결과
happen
똑같네.
to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
절대자야.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs
절대자네.
and your knees hit.
That's my good little bird. No, the last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've
Absolutely.
already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of
절망의
death?
집, 죽음의 전당.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends creep. You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for it's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable.
꿇으라고
Nothing else for us to
안 했으면 도와줄 수도 있었을 텐데 꿇으라고 해서 기분 나빠서 안
do. You should
도와주고.
be nice to
그렇게 당신의 종이 될 어차피 종 될 것 같은데.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet. All you have to do is break the
Don't be
그렇게
rude.
강하면 끊어도
Of
됐잖아.
course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's
세상을
apparently
멸망시키려는
trying to
사람한테
end the
물어보는 게
world.
뭐가 무리하다는 거야.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know art.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion
절대자인데요,
and
이혼이?
submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly... This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
어차피 종 될 것 같은데.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson.
어차피
in
결과
submitting
똑같을
to
것
your
같은데.
betters. Pick up that and
Do it. It's what? No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
안 그래야지 이거. 이 루트 너무 빨리 온 건가? 나중에 와야 되는 루트인데 빨리 와버린 건가?
You reach forward.
stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that.
뭐야 저거 종된 거잖아.
You can feel a creaking tension between body
나중에
and will as you
고를 수
slowly
있는
rise
선택지인
to your feet, like
어차피
two
종이잖아.
foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out.
다크워즈가
through
충동
long,
극복하는
painful
과정인가요?
seconds. But all silences
충동 극복
are broken
체험시밀인가?
eventually.
충동 극복.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves.
내 목숨을 끝내는 거겠지.
We'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you.
어차피 제가 죽을 것
You
같아요.
do your best to stagger forward. What?
slitting your throat would have been a mercy. But it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now,
Do it again.
저거 있잖아.
Keep doing it until I
저거-
give you permission to stop.
저거 어디서 나왔던 거 같? 저거 있잖아. 그 블라이즈 아련실에서 그 고블린들 그거 재판받는 고블린들한테 이런 거 시킬 수 있잖아.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. Let's watch you. Heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from... I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. The blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop...
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next. Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
말은 잘하네요.
Influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want...
공주를 우리를 칠 마음이 없어고 뭐.
She's just...
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor. A coppery taste. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning. Yes, how thoughtful of you. It's a mercy. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now. No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before the wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing
언니
unceremoniously
아킬레스건이
to her
약점이었구나.
knees. But you don't give her
뭐야?
any time to recover, your heart pounding with
근데 다리
determination.
아킬레스건부터 끊었어야
Blade
되는
into
거네.
her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this. You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You...
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop.
이제 주먹으로 맞아.
Spine breaks, numbness and
언니,
pain
저거-
spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into you. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor,
비무장
the ground
취향인가
itself
봐요.
breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new. Something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated.
Aside from the pain,
아픈 것
I
빼고
feel
있지.
fine.
신살이자 우월한 존재를 쫓아하세요.
Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear. as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the
과연
world.
세상
That's
구한 걸까?
worth something. I guess.
과연?
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over.
아픈 거 빼고 괜찮.
Thank you. Everything goes.
뭐야 왜 죽여?
You're on a path.
어쨌든 죽잖아.
At the end.
절망이 같이 왔네.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trump, is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
일책이 맞네.
What are you talking about? I'm just.
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chain.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
칼이라서 못 끊는데요.
All you need to do is believe it's. You poor, wretched little thing.
참격된 면역이래요.
You already do believe it's easy. Please. There's nothing to be sorry. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave. Nothing. And then.
그러나 당신은 공주의 손을 잡지 않았다.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now. I don't want to look at. Okay, I'm
뭐야? 성장했대. 뭐야? 좀 달라졌네?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives. I'm sorry. Words are
얘도 성장했어요.
difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything. Eyes close and perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches
이거 얘한테
to no
저거
corners. There are
아까
contradictions,
뭐였지?
conflicts in
처음에
nature,
이리트를 어떻게 웃었지?
and there are familiarities. It feels correct. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. I cannot tell you what desires I will put in this moment. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. but they are only thoughts and perspective. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. There's nowhere for... I will long for your return, but it will give me... We will meet again.
You're on a path.
On a path in the woods. And at the end of the
그렇게
path...
들리네.
Okay, what the hell is... I think he's
절망이
upset.
이렇게 같이 왔네.
And what's he got to be upset
뭐야?
about? We
한번
just
늘어났어.
killed a god.
이런 식으로 파티원이 늘어나는 거야?
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
울증이 하나씩 늘어.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without... Okay, great, you're listening.
If your thing is telling us about the princess,
이 시점에서 스킬이라고 볼 수도 없을 것
We
같은데.
know. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. Then what happens? Have you even...
yeah, but
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other. It doesn't matter.
now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see.
Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with a...
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got to say anything.
What a crock of shit.
Yeah, you stabbed us last time, repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died.
If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and
Second he tries something, I'll...
good. We're all on.
It isn't long before you find yourself the...
That's it.
I'd rather not waste any more time.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can...
이거 사과하면.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough, right? The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved
저거를
marble
받아주세요.
columns holding a high arch, but that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and
That's horrible.
you did. The only furniture of note is a pulsate. The blade is your mirror. There is no. We've done this already. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I wouldn't know if there was a mirror. What are you trying to say?
He thinks we've lost it.
That's an unnecessarily
무슨 얘기예요?
melodramatic
거울이네.
way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time. It's in our... You step forward and spit. What? Please? No, we can't smash. Don't you want to now? Do whatever you... You bring your fist crashing down against the door. As if on command, it slowly slides. Why am I not surprised? You step forward.
여기
to the
칼 안
dark
챙겨.
stairs lead...
If there's still
The interior... A mirror. You take the blade from the pedestal. It will be difficult to slay the print. Good. You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Spit. Wait, what? No. Smash. Don't you want to now? Do whatever... You bring your fist crashing down against the... As if on command.
되게
it
부순
slowly
거예요?
slides
두드린
open,
거 아니에요, 그냥?
scraping against the stone floor. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the dark. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The
이게
high
마인드
vaulted
플레이어
ceiling
블락지
stretches
같네요.
up into a gloom. The air is thick. Its odor and oppressive. Her voice.
Was severing the
이게
tendons
우렁찬
of my
목소리를.
ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry. You've got to stop thinking of... She's not some untouchable. Whatever she is now. She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is.
이제 공주님의 괄약감
Why
보는
you're
건가요?
here. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood. A deep,
아니, 괄약은
sickening red
삐져나왔어요.
drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare
블랙키스가
and weeping.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
그 와중에 듣자고 힐은 신고 있네요. 뼈로 1만 들어서 신고 있네.
Moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips. Then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her. She is loose, and she is coming for you. Let her end it. It's the punishment you... Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done...
무슨 일이 있었던 거야?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll
기억이 안
have
나서
my
무슨 일이 있었던
hour
거지?
back.
왜 피부를 벗고 계세요? 괄약감 보여주시려고?
She bounds across the room, with a horrifying squelch. You are unwound. No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did.
혼자 하는 이야기예요.
Fortunate, I know, but...
you should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us.
We're not out for that.
내 내자한테 너.
The words
왜 계속
don't
이래야
leave your
되는 거야?
metaphorical mouth. Instead are metaphorical.
You don't have the means to speak anymore. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system.
Now,
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess. That's right. She'll never stop us.
still you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never.
You swing for her heart. What's left of you explodes. So that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been...
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again.
because you will live in that single tone.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from you are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room. Yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of...
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one. Who said anything about getting to a new cabin? No, we make something,
It won't matter.
and preferably... I don't know. You're the one who makes things happen.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed. Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess? This place is different. Rotten.
갑자기 또 또 생겼어 목소리가.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you and with a gesture. You are unwound.
역시 티플링이 문제는.
Again? Already?
Clearly, I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will
역시
hold
악마.
you better.
You know what to do. Again.
다시 죽는다.
Your Honor,
She's you. Guy who describes things. You better start and attacking.
right. You charged
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
to explode.
Again.
You're on a path.
We are not on a fucking path. I have
계속
no
늘어나고
idea
있어.
where we are. We're in the middle of a...
So you are. We're unwound. Yes. Her head swivels creepily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body...
No.
Again.
Your Honor...
No time.
Yes. Of course. We might actually do...
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins... Oh, boo-hoo.
그냥 무섭겠다. 걱정 몸뚱이일 뿐인데.
It just needs to last long enough to...
It doesn't. You are disintegrated. Everything goes down.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels...
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always... If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
어떠한 힘이 밖으로 드러난 공주의 심장을 향해 이것도 질적이 시작한다. 만물을 아우르는 무에서 뽑아낸 선연한 질감이 전해지는 스타리가.
How? I scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
이게 심장 때리는 느낌이었네.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was
신도
doing.
심장 찌르면 죽네요. 심장 공격하면 죽네요.
She sounds they always do in the end.
It's cold, but
또 손나무. 열시반은 천사를 상대로 승리를 거둘 방법을 알아두세요. 양짤구리.
She's gone. And there's that. I would have kept... What is that?
Screw.
flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
어차피 다 봐야 되는 거 아니야 엔딩?
Is a child the same as an infant? I have an unbroken pattern. Eyes, perspectives meld together, and the breath, it feels correct. With every gift you bring me, I cannot tell you what desire, but in this moment, there is still much to be seen. Neither of us know that those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. This one is desecration. She placed, do not mourn her. She has finally found peace. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. I would be alone and without sensation. If I am to be an ocean, you will have. Gifts aren't what someone. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no my one. My. There's no. I will long for your return. We will meet again.
지금 노래 선사하세요.
You're on a path.
어차피 전개 다 봐야 되는 거겠죠? 진짜 빡치게 하는 무기 또 가야 되네 우리. 그냥 가자 이제. 아. 안녕.
Don't be a stranger.
목소리
It's been
바뀌었네.
so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can just. The blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can.
Against your better judgment,
표정 안
you step
보였지.
forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
나한테 대시하는 거야?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of deep. You can't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can.
Her sharp. She isn't. She is.
Too.
Again, she offers no specifics.
Do you? You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me. Oh, have you?
You know.
계속 가둬두는 게
That seems like a. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
아까 화나게 해갖고 지금 화난 상태인가?
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret.
You have to make a choice.
아, 나 이제 선택을 내렸었다. 가둬둘 걸.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for
어차피
leaving
죽일
you
거면서.
behind.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly
저걸
barricading
저렇게
it to the
막으면은.
wooden table that once held. Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by
저렇게
piercing,
배치으면은
wailing
그냥
voice
나오겠다.
calling out.
I know you're still there. Why don't we make
문 열어, 문 열어, 문 열어, 문 열어. 잠김.
It's probably a good
발리에서 그 버그로 그거 문
Good side.
NPC가 막 그 문 계속 두드려가지고 막 잠김 막 이거 계속 나오는 경우 있는.
She sounds. Is she violent?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart. Pete, you don't know the kind of...
It doesn't. No.
아 연기였구나.
I could be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air.
사슬은 끝났으면서 왜 문은
Really
문이었는데?
doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First, whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
So helpless.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark. You're on a path You're here to slay her. I can assure you, those are two. Just be. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because she is just a princess. People. Look, I don't know. Okay, fine.
편집점. 이 목소리 몇 개 모아야 되는 거야?
I've told you everything you need. Great. Oh. The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of
아까
the
전개에서
walls
이어져서
almost-
이렇게 되는 거야?
The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last. It's just a. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves. So deep breath in, deep. You're right. You reach down and good. Is it? The blade is the only. Those are the words of someone who knows.
근데 이번에 무슨 목소리로 맞춰 주실까요?
And onto a series of isolated.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. Her cruel and playful voice
비정하면서도 활기찬
rises
목소리.
up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay.
아까
we
눈이
need a game plan.
커진
Last time we were
이유가
here, just
있었네요.
being close to her was enough to kill us. It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife, it'll be. You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
어차피 죽을 거면
Why did you do
난축택을
that? What did you
하려고
think
했는데.
would happen? How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything? You make your way to the bottom. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible again. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to. Are you really not gonna? No, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the heck. We're going to die down here. I don't want to. Please stop saying that.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go,
You turn back to the stairs, only to find a faintly outlined path.
there you are.
I
언니
told
이마도
you I was
넓어졌네요.
going to fly.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. What did you do? Pull your...
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood part. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience. Okay, whatever. You sure about that? You have sex. Yes, I'm Again, your arm.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead.
She isn't attacking. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent.
이게 얼굴이 무기라서 공격하지 않는 거 아닐까?
Your weapon is still in your hands. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
장기 부자 증세라도.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves, heart.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck.
탱고리님
Feels
안녕하세요.
like shit. Wait, hey. Okay. Deep breath. You're back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like ah.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that. I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
일단 공주를 죽이려고 하는 게임인데 제가 죽는 게임이에요.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
이게 나한테 잘해주지 않는 건데.
You're alive, aren't you? And you got afraid as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You see.
Are you serious? Nobody's happy here, but...
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopes. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
What?
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone.
Let me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again.
What?
No. What's happening?
Let me out.
This is all too much. You can't keep going.
Oops. I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
You're on a path
시야였어.
in the... Shit. What the hell was that? What do we do?
We're stuck down here together until you change your
Static. No!
until your heart. And then when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative. No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably.
Thinking about that knife you put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine, and I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you. Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should find out what the bright side is for you. But I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough. I'm glad you're seeing things my way. And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. But oh, is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, and then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand. Like I said, I am what I am, and right now I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out? But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself.
그러게 왜 혼자 못 나오지?
You turn and run.
You poor...
You get nowhere before the princess.
You're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls. What?
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be...
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another... Do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's bare... Shh. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you.
Go ahead. I'll be right...
Trust you're not wrong, but maybe you should let me out. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling...
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on.
She urges you. You place a shaky foot on the first step. and begin your ascent from the base. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck. Your limbs buzz.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your... Yes, I remember, of course.
Thank you. And you? You'd really...
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending. Oh, look at that.
It'll open.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort. You're not nearly as powerful. Anyways, like he said, I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I don't know.
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you. I thought you wanted us. It's the same thing. Okay, what I said, what? Oh, do you? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autumn.
We do, but this is important. Right.
Lung, liver.
Okay.
You're...
I know.
Yes, it's very...
What are you doing?
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Right, they were asking you... Oh, that's really... Oh, of course, I suppose. Thank you for... But that's... Whatever. All right. Finally.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer. Open the...
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forest
공포의 세계, 공포를 세상에 몰아넣으세요.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin. Why is it so cold?
She's gone, and there's that.
옷을 그렇게 입고 있어서.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and she doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
We've already seen how she can change. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you. And you both plunge. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away. You are alone, and you are falling forever. But you say, "Oh, I can."
Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some steps?
But she was the one who controlled this. It means you're falling. You can take forever.
No, it won't.
I feel it doesn't. What do you mean? We still have.
Are you suggesting we kill us? That's a terrible idea.
Because right, you're right. But if we've already, I just do. Why?
What do you mean? What exactly? I'm stuck here with you.
Feelings me.
At least. You say that now?
I said, but I suppose you're right. We don't have to starve to death. You loosen your grip. The blade. You mean?
Right, I mean. Unlike you. Oh, sure you.
Oh, you could do it.
Exactly. Ah, yes.
I don't like the.
Of course I. You plenty. She's dead, and we just can. Look. No. Still no. You're not going to win.
Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the.
I'm not.
Either way.
The narrator, you can't just describe yourself, ignore. I can. The narrator.
You wait. Then you wait for a little while longer.
But eventually the thirst sets in. And the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from hope. The only things you know for certain are that it's.
We really shouldn't have tossed the blade. You really shouldn't have. Don't muck it up next time. You're on a path in the wood.
뭐야? 다른 데로 온 거야? 다르네. 다른 곳은.
Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her.
잠깐만요. 이거 앞부분에서 죽인다고 하면 어떻게 되는 거지?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your will concentrates into a single. She doesn't even.
We did it.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
You're not getting those stairs.
She falls to the
뭐야?
ground, unmoving. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Oh, I can.
And now that she, but
It means that time forever's gonna know. I feel. What do you? That's a because you're. I just want. What do you mean?
이거 다른가 봐. 이거 어디서 저거 했냐에 따라서.
Your will concentrate. She does. In the final moment, the two of you fall.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you.
I don't like you. Raise the. Here we go. You're on a path in the. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. What? Liver. No, what do you think? You could. With a
Go ahead.
You're not wrong. This. You can. The only thing. Yes, thank you. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You remove the. More. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, you plenty. She's dead, and we're stuck in it. It just can. Look, this world is saved, but no. Still, you're not going to win. Oh, I'm not. Either way, the narrator. You can't. I can. Oh, you. The narrator. I said, but we don't. I'm still here. Unlike. Oh. You mean right? You wait. The only things you know, you really shouldn't have tossed the blade. No, don't muck it. You're on a path. Shit, shit. What the hell was that?
there was a princess, I think.
이거 무슨
It's
전개였죠?
all so fuzzy.
저 이거 무슨 어디서 여기로 오게 된 거지?
Shit. This really doesn't end. We've tried doing it our way, and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers. Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well
기회주의자.
ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying... Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now.
데리고 나간
We
거였나?
even ended her once. But it didn't matter. Because this place feels a bit different, though. That's all the more reason to take this serious. I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. Well, then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more... Suspiciously. If I had to make a... What is that? I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between... So, all the more reason to side with her, really. It takes a bullshit artist to recognize a bullshit artist, and I'm one of the... They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have... Then she finds a way out on her... So, it sounds to me like she's getting out no matter what we do. No, it's... Why? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the only solution worth considering is slaying her. You're making a dizzy. Those little voices have already drawn it. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop. Do you see how little authority he has? He's practically just begging us at this point. Everyone is manipulating us. But we're starting to see the... You continue down the path toward... It isn't long before your steps away. Of course we do. We've been over it. I don't like any of our options here. If maybe... Whatever. You don't... There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now. Especially... I wouldn't trust... Take it out. The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
이번엔 또
A
커튼이네.
single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows. The only furniture of note is... What's strange? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
칼이 없어
What's
이거는.
strange is there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside... Of course there. Let's be mindful of our position, boys. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so... worm-like. Yeah, but... She's sort of... And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where
칼
worms
버리고
stand
왔어,
in the
없는
pecking
거야?
order. At the bottom. Which is the most important... She'll understand. If you're asking... No, let me assure you. Oh, you slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Oh, do we? Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, you stop as you would... I hate. You reach your arm... Oh, that was a close one.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, your bones. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
대체 무슨 종족인 걸까?
Grips your leg in a
진짜
steel
기스한
vice,
피예요?
her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took... So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clear. Ignore him.
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now it becomes something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my... Oh, you mean like last time? Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking...
그러면 왜 저번에는 안
There's
그랬어?
nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her and crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which look, she's mad at us. I get it. But it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Oh, will you now? Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's... Okay, is it? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least your vision fades as she tears open the membrane. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately. The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I don't think this is helping. I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing.
That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go around, at the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else. I think you should stop talking.
이제 공주님까지 합류한 거예요 내 몸에? 목소리 몇 개야 이제?
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone, and we are the only people you know. We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will. You tossed the last of. Guess that's it's for the best. Maybe we'll.
Hear that, boys? A mercy.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the camp. Please. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you. You'd already given up, but no, screw that.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Don't worry about all the...
This is it then.
Finally, we'll get to see what's really out.
Us couldn't have planned it better. Everything is, which means we made it to the end of the world.
What is happening?
She's gone. And there's that. In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of... Now this is just embarrassing. It's now or never. No, you throw everything you have against her and...
테마사 3예요. 테마사 원축도 있어 그러면?
To overpower the princess's hold on your body. Her thought slips.
I thought we already fell for it.
Yes, but now we're falling.
I don't think this qualifies what happens now. But I want to know what he thinks.
Why? What do you know? She's gone. And there's...
What is that spot? You better...
Can't he?
또 성장했네. 부패. 당신은 시들었다.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at all of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non. I am everything that you have known me to. as easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have... It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make...
근데 플로우 차트가 없어가지고 어떻게 될지 모르겠네요. 이거 나중에 몇 회차 해야 되는 거예요. 이거 모든 전개 다 보려면은 막 18시간 뭐 이렇게 걸린다고 하던데. 제가 하면 20시간 넘겠네요.
It says that your heart is gentle. That even
플로우 차트 없어서 그런가 보다.
you are guided by
18시간
compassion.
걸리는 거.
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make... Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. Perhaps the desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shine in the
여러분들은
light of
저거
knowing you.
괜찮으신가요? 너무 빨리 넘긴 하죠?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming my... The tides do not dictate where they're... My gift to you is to let you choose your path. And we will know. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm. I will be here when it is time for us to meet
일로 들어가?
again.
You're on a path.
You tossed the last of your willow. It feels so... Look.
You're on a path in... Her voice. Good. You're still listening to reason.
계속 이
You walk
상태네.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her. You step forward. You lunge forward without a moment. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is
Oh.
it, isn't it?
이제 끝인가 보네, 안 그래?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive.
아, 안에
and
있다.
well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments
안
ago.
했네. 잠깐만요.
But is it over? Really? It's over. We should make sure.
I really don't... And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, why do I feel like you did kill someone? Greater good or not, something would be very... But that day isn't... You open the cabin door. Only
A world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. What? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away. What's done, this is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or... Hey. We really... Good. The blade. I can hear everything you... He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't you? What a I suppose with more please. The little... Eventually you pass...
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Good. Because... I have the blade. I can hear everything you say, little voice. He's right. Do you hear that? Do you not? Don't you? How astute. In a sense, we die. I know this is out there. That little voice. If we die, I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving? Fine. Whatever. For the first time, the princess's body is dust and bones. Though the blade you used, you pick up the blade, you stab your... The end. Night.
뭐야?
You're on a path. Shit. What? There was a princess. You should know about the princess. I guess we have to. No, that's the opposite. Slay. Yeah. We're supposed to let her out. No. We're supposed to be unfeeling. We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear.
아 이게 밀어버린 거였나?
There's nothing. We love her. Can we love something that hates?
To be given an ounce of...
Why are there so many of it? This is bad. You need... Many. It feels like we've been... It doesn't. Yes. It will be your part. There's no... What does here... If you didn't... We've tried. It doesn't... Aha. The deck. So many parts.
몇 명인지는 모르겠어요 지금.
There's nothing worth making...
Yeah.
I don't care. You're lucky. He's not... He's... You do that? No. He's not. At least I say who cares. And that... Great. And that... I want to hope for... Oh, as the... I want my...
다 나와 지금.
You.
Don't think maybe you... Yes, this... They're good.
사냥감 반항. 냉혈.
Of course she... Yes. You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, but eventually you do make it to the cabin. No, this isn't right. But don't ask him about... He always says he... And he... Stay focused. You still have a... She's still here. Just walk up the hill. They've been heard too. Exactly. They are... Or you could just... You walk up the hill. Hesitate the cabin.
You've got to smash.
She's on the other side. It's the only... Go up. Just... Proceed. That's another new one. Of course it'll work. And it already has. We're one. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of... The only object of no... The blade is your... Take it.
나중에 다시 와야 되나 봐 이분.
You lean over the whole beat in the bowel. It's she's watching us.
You really are.
With every word she speaks, the prince...
When I said that way back when,
Closer.
I was having some fun. And I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
이미 그래프트 깨졌어요.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will. And that, it'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But a witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself.
Do something.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so... Why is it so cold?
또 춥대.
She's what is on it? Does what a see? I might get I'm or
All of
you're on a path in the wood. My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe that's fine. Well, if for whatever... Those are two very different... Let's say... Just be... That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess would... Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to... But that's assumed. You're going to find her in the... And let me assure you, killing her will not. And that's exactly... Really? Living happily ever after? She just can't. People. Look, I've told... Great. Very. Maybe that's because you... So... You take... That's... As do I. I'm not lying. You walk... You reached... It was there, and now it's gone. Let's not... The room below. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate... I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As
Well.
you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in... Okay. It's just like Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top
정수리가.
two set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischief. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head.
이런 데도 사슬에
Wait,
묶여있네요.
this isn't right.
컨셉인가 봐, 저 정도면. 아, 그냥 악세인가 봐요. 악세사리인가 봐.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your... So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
죽었으면 곱게 누워있지.
I don't feel very bad. I guess I'm not bad. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceived.
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Home.
And just where is?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from wherever I'm supposed to be.
How? And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out.
A way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
나도 자꾸 여기로 돌려보내지는데 왜 그런 거지?
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out, hasn't got out, it'd be dull anyway.
But you can come and go as you please. After all, you own me.
Absolutely. Is she asking if she is? But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic. Would she be able to see us? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her. You won't like how.
Sure. Why not?
That doesn't sound very. It could be the best way to trap her for good. That is a.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long...
Do you hear the way she said that? She...
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
That's rich coming from her. If she's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question.
The princess leans in close and pauses. The frigid air between you stays.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want? The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's its home, I think. But what does it mean for anything, Dad? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still... Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on
칼이 쓸 곳이 많다.
But it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer. And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
We all make mistakes.
나도 죽어봤는데.
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what. But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling? and
여기서도
let me
추워요.
in? It's so cold. You poor thing. That must.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal. She doesn't mean.
It serves you right.
I was pretty scared too. When you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist.
It sounds like you got exactly what you owed.
A boring question with an easy answer.
That's for me to know. And for you to.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Who's to say?
I don't like the uncertainty here. Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think finish. You haven't tried slang, and then you'll have. I think he's asking about what happened. What do you already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you? I'm not going water.
I wish that's how it worked. But this place won't let me go.
We could always try. She said, who says go common? There's nothing common. Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves, I suppose, I don't know, we could. Absolutely not. Is that? Yes, but though. Are we putting this? If that's what it comes down to?
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you.
Like I said. This path is already worn by travel.
Wait, what?
You already know what I want. Let me in. This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes.
Wait, what?
Too little, too late.
She's not in a position. We don't have to do anything. When I hear. No, so do.
아까 뭐였지? 공주 처치하면 1챕터 1로 돌아가는 거고 빙의하게 두면은 저거 제 완성되는 건가요? 제 자꾸 뭐 거울에서 막 그 모습 변하는 건가?
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her.
You're really not trying to make it up to me, aren't
What are you doing?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. You collapse to the floor.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, clearly it doesn't.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken.
It's okay.
Who cares what we are?
You don't have to fight.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that I'm clearly...
They're not listening to
No, I'm not talking about... You don't need to know what I am.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself, obviously.
Because I'm in here with all of you.
I'm setting the stage. The room is...
You don't have to let him get to you. You're back.
This is infuriating. Just...
It's okay. We're almost out of...
Everything one way or another.
Wouldn't that be nice?
방금 공주의 말을 들으면 뭐 어떻게 된다고 하지 않았어요?
Isn't that... I hadn't even... Of course wished. Alright then.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Hear that? She's scared. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Paint the princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it.
if only I could drag you with me and make you understand.
It would certainly be interesting.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
테마사.
We were so close to leaving and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
내가 저렇게 생겼어? 내가 저렇게
Oh, maybe trying to slay me was for the best. If it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, but we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess.
뭐야 나 늑대 내 펄이었어?
We could fix them. Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have... There's nothing we can do for it now, but we can still try to save us. We just have to leave... Are you still there? Then at least I won't be lonely. I don't know why you did what you did. That's okay. I'm sure you had your reasons. I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least.
제가 공주한테 빙의한 거예요 이러면?
I liked that last one though. Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and I think you died, or the body on... This is what happened to me. I'm just trying to make the best of things. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that... I don't know what to say. I just feel fine right now. I've never gotten a title card. Well, maybe you're just misguided. Chapter 3. Does being called a dragon make... I guess you made it back here. We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be. I know that sound.
안녕. 내가 먼저 점수 쳐야지 이번에도.
Are you trying to say something out loud? Thumb.
내 모습 뭐? 갑자기 왜 그리핀이 됐어? 느긴에서 그리핀으로 진화한 거야?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
여기 있는 거 알려주지 뭐.
Okay, I'm not alone here this time. Part of you stayed with me when we split apart. You don't want to hurt that part of you, do you? No, I don't think so. I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to
share your thoughts?
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you? But I think we hold the power right now.
But she
해설자야?
knows about the decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true.
Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but I think we need to take a little sidebar. I don't want to do it. I'm so sorry. This will just...
Well, okay. But I don't want to be... excuse me.
My apologies. They're really being quite dumb. I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it.
Can you tell him not to?
Your opinion has been duly noted and disregarded. In fact, I think a decision's been made. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very fleshy. Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I'm most before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plural. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves a say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are... Oh, so you... Princess collapses against the wall. See? That was easy. It was too easy. Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy way. I mean, of course, hard work. Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that any... Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you haven't noticed,
해설자가 빌런 것
he
같은데.
isn't dead yet. So how...
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
원래 몸으로 돌아왔어.
Oh, you're
아, 원래 몸으로 돌아온 거야?
just as I intended.
You're right. It's quite...
Ooh, absolutely. Nothing.
Well, what if we try again? Only we do...
Absolutely. I don't think there's much you could... No.
Okay, I'd like that.
해설자랑 주인공이랑 목소리 같은 걸로 봐서 똑같은 거 아니야? 아, 다 똑같나? 진짜?
You should give the knife to me, though. What if you're using it?
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge. Someone's gonna have to... You go to cut the princess from her bindings. And as the...
Oh, Oh no, you're back.
Sorry, girlie.
Don't leave me.
하나는 공주한테 들어가고 하나는 저쪽으로 가는 거야 이제 그러면? 저게 용이야? 약간 용이라고 해갖고 용 된 거야?
Don't let us die. Don't let everything. Please.
We're back together again.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We needed something.
And I guess we need something to do.
It's a new beginning.
I didn't think being together would feel so...
She's gone.
공주와 용, 공주와 용, 공주와 용, 공주, 공룡.
And there's that. I would have thought you better watch your back.
해체됐다.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in. This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know you. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself. If I did, no, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives? If he is anything other than us, he isn't. One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
한 번만 더 들면 이제 뭔가 엔딩 나오는
Leave
부분이에요.
all the others back to me. I will be singular. These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is. We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what. You've already tried waiting. I will see you when you. What textures will you weave for yours? If you close that box, you'll always come back to the.
또 튕기네. 이 게임 도전 과제가 131개인데 24개밖에 못 떴어요 이제. 0000 8.4%의 플레이어가. 와 이거 분기 너무 복잡한 것 같은데. 업적 맛집이야. 플로우 차트 업적인데.
to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. The next time I will be here.
You're on a path in the woods. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of within each. So sure, go talk to her. See, you make your the intent. You take. Her.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling. Don't you dare. It's fine. The blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we...
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Do you? So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
You can't.
I'm guessing you don't have... Well,
She hesitates
to...
again. Oh, you have. You walk up to the. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key...
Doubtful. Whoever locked the.
열치 알려서 꺼내주는 거 말고.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant. You attempt someone else. You try the door. You're here. You're shout. I'll repeat. You make your way easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Pick it up and
아, 칼 들고 가서 그렇게 정렬한 건가?
Against you cut into her. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before no, we won't have any of that. As the prince watch. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too
Your body lunges forward. Stop it. Stop. The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eye. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and
Maybe I'll see you in another.
and then she slits your throat. Her face remains This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark. You're on a path in the
이거 다른 거죠? 이거 본 건가? 아무 제 손은 안 본 거 같은데.
my don't for those are two just be she just you put your hands in your pockets and pull out. Within you find a note in your hand that doesn't prove. I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules. You mean I think we've got look, I've told you. Great. Very you take the good idea. Let Do you hear
뭐야?
yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the
족쇄가 몇 개요? 족쇄가 늘었네요.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose. That was there last time too. It was.
없었어. 이거 이쪽
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two.
The door locked as if by divine will, just as you. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her, right? Huh. So it's.
How surprising.
또 내가
Without a moment
죽겠지?
of hesitation.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands. Her chains clink in an instant there around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princesses. You fumble your first few attempts, but a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs. The chains loosen. The darkness creeps.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it—
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. I don't like this. It was not. That's right. Let's just get out of here. You have the attention span. It's better to have a short attention, especially when fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking them. With your work done, you remove the window.
난 열릴 것 같아요.
Do you see that? The door. Check. You open the cap. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. You don't have to accept it. If everything's this is okay. This is what's like. Heck. So glad time passes. Decades. But we're not. Yeah, what he. That's more happy. He's the voice. Eventually you pass. No, you really don't want to be happy, do you? We still suggest. If it makes it that.
Alright, you got to. Why should it? That's all we need. Yeah. We'll see it.
You're on a path in. See? There are so many more threads to. That's a little dark. I'm feeling nothing. And I like that. Just so you've been here before. Of course you've been here, but it's our third. You're open to.
The last time we were here.
I'm afraid not.
So you knew how.
That's because it's not like it was that difficult to slay. And now she's dead.
You already slew?
Yes.
Then why? Oh, I know that one. Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away.
Was it not? What better?
We were.
There were still answers. It was actually working. How does us dying ruin? The world doesn't stay safe, and if the world isn't saved.
경로 자체가 달라져.
Yes. If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means it means exactly and what? Forget I said anything.
Come on, tell us your secret.
No. Is there a
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of
she'll find we already
turn around.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of what we'd
And we have a
want here. That's what
we can't.
Okay.
Why? Because is it?
Yeah, for all of course, maybe this is. As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wood, but you're not alone. Is that? It's like she isn't.
See,
you're right. Maybe she doesn't read before you can make him. The door at the end. Yes, the mirror. Is this some kind of?
Maybe it's gone because.
But we had it with us when we.
칼 안 뺐어?
And besides, maybe it's because we've already explored that app. I suppose it doesn't matter why the if this your you make it maybe you reach
so much.
No. The door to the basement groans a wispy figure. There she is. Barely.
She's just an old.
Your eyes lock for. You recede. Do you think she doesn't seem. You aren't.
Are you scared?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess cell is a dark and isolated place.
See?
She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. She isn't dead. You click her corpse is. If she's dead, then your thoughts are cut short by the sound. You turn to see the shade of the prince. So that's where the.
She is dead.
Oh, for the love of. Can we not waste time arguing? Yeah, dead or not, what we. Yeah, this is trick, but she hasn't.
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
But she doesn't answer your question. Do you hear that trick? It is.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bad.
익사는 처음.
Dying ever. Yes, how astute.
Pathetic.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some Are you really? Yeah. It's come. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way.
어서 와,
maybe we
익사는
can figure out
처음이지.
Some things aren't puzzles.
Yes, most people.
If this is how you're choosing to spend your last breaths,
The water is up to your chin. And suddenly, the door to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness. It's so dark. Just keep breathing.
Or we won't.
But you don't have time to figure anything out. You're dragged under, only able to. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. I get it. We shouldn't have killed her.
The past is the past.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again.
your lungs filled with water, the same way mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
She's gone.
Well, there's that.
I would have kept them in. I think you know. because among other things she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone. You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. I'm aware, and if I were you, I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that. When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing. Besides, anything is better than a... The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion. Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim, I'm sure. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. If you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, the narrator, yes, I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you damned to extinction to fall this far.
남은 질문이 없습니다.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
뭐야?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. but it's woven into your nature. When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster. Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The top, I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To link, and without me, all that's left to do is...
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then the peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, and I took you back. What once was one, then was two, then was one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
일찌감치 싸우기를 포기하고 항복하는.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies. I love you. It's magnificent. Everything. Just...
진짜 결말하나 보긴 했네요. 게임을 완료하세요. 굿엔딩 제외. 아 플로저도 비슷한 거 생기긴 하네. 한번 깨야 생기네.
It doesn't have to be so terrible. In a world with both of us, nothing has to lack. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
중간에 뭐 수집 요소 이런 게 많은 것 같은데 전체 결말에는 영향이 어떻게 되는지 모르겠어요. 이거 다 안 죽인다고 해야 되나? 안 죽인다고 해야 굿엔딩이지.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot just.
Is a person.
저거
Is it their body?
제가 죽였다 해도 다 나오는 건가?
Of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all
티플링 올인 같네요.
the body. Death is a transformation into something
얘도 약간
new.
올인이랑 비슷하고
It is only
티플링
bodies that
버전인데.
feel it.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
Your little hair drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer.
아까 잠깐 나왔던 버전이고 약간 티플링 버전 올인 같이 생긴 버전 있어고
You sought the
하는
truth.
짓도 비슷하고.
Will you hide from it now that it is within?
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together. What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you. They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she? Then let's go.
무한 루프예요?
Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked, and they're not happy. But we can discuss that. Do you...
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still.
Yeah. The interior of the cabin is... there's no mirror. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground. But if
쌍밖에
things
아
go
그러네요.
south... Yeah,
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle. Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but that's probably for the best. The stairs.
I don't know what you want from...
She sounded just like that. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed
이제
your
안
mind?
웃겠네요.
What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
So this is really it then?
So this is what it feels like to actually die.
I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it.
I've always loved you.
Don't forget me.
She's gone. And I don't think
창밖에
she's
있는
coming
분들도
back.
사라진 건가?
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter.
문 열려? 열리네.
It's quiet here. He's gone. She's gone. You thought we'd be gone. Thought you could taunt us. You should never make assumptions about things you don't. Torturer. This is going slaying our beloved. I'm sorry. They all know what you did. Knives out, boys. It's time to get to
근데 몇 개일까 이게?
What I offer you is not...
what it. There's still what. And there's. Yeah. Yeah. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her.
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller. Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do, so make me put it all back. Help me fix this place, and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that?
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right? Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever. None of that will happen, because you'll still be you, and I'll still be me. I know because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. I've never stopped caring about you. And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay. I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends. I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else. It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to... But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you. And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're She takes...
Everything is going to be okay.
You're on a path.
I'm sorry. So this is what it feels like to... I think this is for the best. I've always...
There is no something else. This.
Whatever you're trying to do. Apparently that's not true. She's too many things all at once out. There's still a piece of me nestled.
It's time to
She's relent. Too bad.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her. I don't think you can. There's still a piece of me.
It's time.
She's relent. I'm gonna take that as a gift. Whatever you're... I don't think that's wrong. There's still a piece.
It's time to...
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. That cold fire has left your eyes. Death is not a body. You nothing is there is no open. Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies.
아, 크레딧도 빨리 감기 되네.
If you're saying that, it's because... But violent...
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. You can vainly struggle.
Is a person. Is it their body? Is it... Oh.
If my words feel meaningless, it's because words are meaningless. If it feels as though I lecture you from above, it is merely because you have refused to climb after me. You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot? Nothing is immutable. There is no Open your eyes.
Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but there's still a piece. You can't. Yeah. No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gone to the stairs. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
You are so sweet, but the first time we met, you tried to rescue me, and I stabbed you like 50 times in the chest. I mean, yes, you were possessed by that freaky voice living in your head, but I also could have maybe tried doing anything. Anyways, we both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't.
You know,
I'm the princess, the one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you. And you're still real to me. Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go? That's terrifying, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new. I love you too.
이게 굿엔딩인가요?
The interior of the cabin is large.
No blade this time.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming.
Do you
이거 왜 넘어가? 다.
This was our only real choice.
It was all turned to dust so easily.
fill the empty seat by my side? Join me for a new dawn.
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin. Is it the end? We're still here. There's nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone.
She's the answer to our questions.
What happens now? Even though the whole world's turned to nothing, we still exist.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my
이
ascension.
게임을
A play of shadows dancing
왜
on
이렇게
the
승천하고 싶어하는지 모르겠네.
Yes, she understands.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You,
See? This.
it will be over soon, little one. Then your eyes will open.
Soon, so many things we believe were real were nothing at all. Just look at. How about the fact that it hurts? Yes,
No. If suffering is what.
we can endure this.
You've done so well, little one. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
It doesn't matter.
You're starting to sound like me.
Oh, it's what? It's something actually real. Something is holding us back. I don't think it's me.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
We have to be able to do something to help.
I think this is the end.
여기서도
I
어렵다.
can feel every part of me freezing over. You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same. Fly, little bird.
No. No. I don't want to be some.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it? Yeah. We just have to believe. And is that a mirror?
I'm sorry.
이거 모으려면은 진짜.
See, that wasn't so. If this isn't the... I'm sure... If... Don't just tell her, do you? The princess eyes you with a... The door bursts open. A powerful wave of water
쟤랑
crashes down
말하면은
towards you.
밑에서 차는 거고 왼쪽으로 가면 위에서
Your head slams
들어오는
into the
거.
basement. You come to a moment later, suspended in dark.
It's so dark. Just keep breathing.
Ignore them. I think you... I'm an... Of course, this construct you're in exists in many places at once. But you'll be...
이거를 선택을 안 해야 스킵이 안 되는 거군요.
Nobody else. Then ask them, and make it quick. Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had, except for me. It doesn't hurt. We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request.
You're the long quiet. Lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
뭔가 늘어난 것 같은데요? 여기 있었나 원래?
You'll see. That will. If this isn't the. She'll. As you descend the final. The princess up. The door bursts open, a powerful wave of. As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression.
I'm going to pretend for both our sakes that this was a round of make-believe. A trick to get me what I needed to get us out of here.
That wasn't a trick. I'd have known if it were. Or maybe we out.
But I wouldn't try anything else if I were you. Don't push your luck.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own. No! Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Huh. So that's her killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment. Her head twists slowly to the side. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the. Oh no! Oh no! What did we?
다시 붙일 수
The
있다.
princess's eyes stare up. I hate. Of course, the princess is. No, I don't. Look, you're just.
카라크 머리 가져가는 거
Fine.
같네.
You pick up the princess's severed head. Its neck stump still. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why? You open the cabin door. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
뭐야?
Instead, what you find is. Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself. Over? But we're still here. Maybe.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside.
또 춥대.
Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I...
But it feels so bad.
afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Still with those?
Peachy.
Okay.
Normally, yeah, but
Wonderful. Don't worry about it. No, you don't have to do
여기서 무조건
anything,
가져가야
but
돼.
you...
the door locked behind you.
You step towards the princess, but she...
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do up. You do as she asks and sit on the...
Thank you.
You have everything. Doesn't sound like...
Yeah, not a...
Oh.
us.
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah,
I guess what you said, as much it's ideally this was supposed to be one the situation right
A contingency.
for you failing, obviously.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods?
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, and maybe I wanted.
That's pathetic.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting. Exactly. He get
Moving on.
the more I see your success. I just give it a rest. This is
focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming. I don't know, but you could. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this. I wouldn't do.
And what?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one.
And what? Is it going to look?
I don't know.
He doesn't want us to look at it.
But what if he's telling
He is.
I am? Against your better judgment, you approach the chain.
What is that supposed to?
Yes.
Come out and say it then.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your hand, as if your situation weren't bad enough. Yes?
Are we
Stuck here now? Yes.
Huh? So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to...
Can't even cut ourselves.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad.
Not to touch.
No, that there's something special.
Yep. Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not. No. Nope.
That's rude. You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting. This is so...
There must be something.
But there isn't. Time, it passes and passes.
At least the world is.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far. She's not ending anything. Her very existence.
How exactly?
It's just. But your line of questioning is
And let me guess. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
I don't like small talk.
Still rude.
안 싫어한다며.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin
That
continues.
doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed?
She hasn't stopped.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves, until suddenly, there are... And?
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world.
밖으로 나왔는데 추워 죽네요.
She's gone. I think...
일이 여기까지 여기네요. 공략 좀 봐야겠네. 저 플로우 차트 이런 게 없어가지고. 이런 게임 진짜 힐링하기 좋네요. 내용 힐링이 아니라 물론 게임 방식이 힐링이라고 좀 있죠. 아무튼 수고하셨습니다. 좋은 주말 보내시고 이거는 남은 거는 내일 이어서 하든지 아니면 다른 게임 하든지 해야겠네요. 재밌게 했습니다. 선물해주신 지우님 감사합니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 좋은 하루 보내세요.